Happy Thanksgiving! I'm going to show you how to make a really simple carrot cake roll, which is what I'll be bringing for Thanksgiving dinner. And I didn't know you could roll carrot cake, but I'm going to show you how. So let's begin. So before you start, you'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then take a baking sheet and some Pam spray. I honestly don't know the size of my baking sheet, but any rectangular size will do. And then I'm using a brush to make sure there's spray on every part of that sheet because I don't want it to stick. Then line the baking sheet with parchment paper and spray the top. But you'll want to cut any excess sides of the parchment paper, or you can be lazy like me and fold it in. And here I'm using 3 room temperature eggs, and then as soon as I got up this morning, I let the butter, the eggs, and the cream cheese sit on the counter for a couple hours until I was ready to bake. Oh, and it's probably a good idea to work on whisking those eggs first, because just in case a piece of, yeah, there it is. So in this bowl I have sugar, baking powder, salt, and flour, and I can't even speak right now. So for the full recipe, please check out the box below. And so right now I'm just mixing in my dry ingredients, but I'm half mixing it because I still have a couple more stuff to add. And so again, please check out the box below for the measurements. Oh, and remember, do not over mix or else dun, 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 your cake will be stiff, and I promise you it will taste like carrot bagel. It will be really stiff. Get every single last drop of this batter and spread it around on the baking sheet, but just try to the best of your ability to make it even and rectangular. What is wrong with me? Rectangular, because you don't want it half-baked or lopsided. Okay, so now bake this veggie goodness for 9 to 11 minutes, but I'll be checking mine at the 10-minute mark. So take a kitchen towel or a baking towel, and perfect timing to use my fall towel, huh? Or if you don't have one of these, just use a long rag. I don't know, maybe an old clean t-shirt or anything, but you will need something for this part. Then you'll sprinkle some powdered sugar on the towel, and this will help the cake from sticking to the towel. And as soon as it's done baking, transfer the cake to the towel so that you can roll it. And they say that you can train your cake to roll, and who knew that you can train food right? Well, this was honestly the hardest part. I was standing there maybe for a couple minutes just trying to figure out how I can do this, but I got it to work. And so now I am peeling off the parchment paper and I'm going to start rolling. And after you roll, just let it rest and cool completely so that we can start on the frosting. So like I said in the beginning of this video, allow your butter and cream cheese to be at room temperature. And I didn't know that before. I tried to make cream cheese frosting with cold ingredients and it just came out like paste. and rough and ugh. And here I'll be adding a little bit of powdered sugar at a time so that it doesn't get everywhere and all over me when I mix. And once you add all of the powdered sugar in, just mix until it's nice, smooth, and creamy. Okay, so here is the fun part, and I promise you are almost done. And just so you know, this whole dessert from start to finish probably took like 30 minutes to make, and it is seriously that easy and simple. So here I'm just adding half of the filling that I made because it was honestly all that I needed. Just store the leftovers in the fridge and you can make more carrot roll cake later, or you can eat it by spoon. But anyway, see what I mean by adding enough powdered sugar so that it doesn't stick? Well, it stuck just a little bit. And now you're all done! Yay! So cut a piece for you and the one you love, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this yummy, easy dessert. And I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving.